welcome to the channel, and welcome as we take you through a tour of Quinta Dos Vales Winery and Wine Estate. The thing that really brought us to this property, of course, our love of wine, but the fact that they have nightly as well as long-term stays, especially really great rates for winter months. So if you're looking, check their website out. And they also have purchasing availability if you'd like to purchase one of their villas and use it as a rental property, because they oversee all that for you. So if you're looking for that, that may be an option. Also, the property offers a full array of all kinds of amenities: mini golf, swimming pools, tennis and paddle tennis courts, boules, ping pong, of course, wine tasting and wine purchasing. And you do get a 20% discount on all of the purchases, wine tasting events, all of that while you're staying on the property. So it really does make the stay extra special, because look at the scenery. Who wouldn't want to sit at this pool and look at that view? After a little cafe, walking through this property is literally like taking your own stroll in an outdoor walking art museum or exhibit. It was absolutely breathtaking. And I must say that even with all the amenities, we want to tell you guys that it includes all of the equipment. So anytime that you want to play mini golf or tennis or anything like that, no need to bring anything. They have all of the equipment on property. You just contact the office and they tell you where to go to pick up the equipment. So it can't get any easier than that, because we know we like to pack light. Now let's talk price, because of course money is always important. Now, staying for us each night was $65 a night, and that included all the amenities you see. And remember, you also get that discount on wine tastings, wine tasting events, the winemaker's experience, and on purchasing actual wine on the property. So you tell me where in California or any other place like Napa Valley where you can stay on a winery, you can enjoy the beauty of this winery, the amenities, the discounts. I can't think of any place, literally, not even in Michigan, where you would receive this much for maybe $60, $70, $80 a night. Also, I have said this before and I will continue to say this: Portugal really is a gem in the rough. A lot of people don't realize the amount of things you can do. And if you saw some of our other lives where we went to Cavalheiro Beach, where we went to the port and we showed you, what's available in the port, let's not forget that all of that is literally just a 20, maybe 30-minute drive from this property. So you are in the exclusive area of the winery, privacy. You have all kinds of gardens, pools. You really don't have to leave the property, but if you wanted to venture out for a day venture or jaunt like we did, you can still do that and then get back to the winery and enjoy your wine. You have your own private kitchen inside of the villa, But I love that they had outdoor facilities so that you can make a pizza or you can barbecue or rotisserie chicken like they do out here right on property. And also tons of pools on the property. So if you didn't want to go to one, you could go to another. If you wanted a little privacy, maybe if you just wanted to sit and have some drinks or a bottle of wine, you could do that. There's also on the right of that was another rotisserie barbecue. So you could really just have your pick of the place. But now here is the real thing, the tour, the behind the scenes of the winemaking process, which is done right here on property that we enjoyed. So sit back and enjoy a little footage from our tour. Now we learned that barrels have an expiration date, but isn't that a great way to use the barrels? They are ingenious. Also with the winemaker's experience, you can blend your own wine and they oversee the entire process, bottling it all for you. You create the label and they have it bottled up for you. So that may be something that people might want to do while they're out here. And the fact that they also have lemon, orange, and fig trees on property was a big plus. We actually picked some lemons for some of our drinks, had an orange while we were sitting in the room. Figs weren't in season when we were there, but in certain seasons they are available, and they have paths for you to get to all those and pick and choose. That's where you pick up your keys, by the way, if you're staying. And there is just art everywhere. I mean, every nook and cranny is filled with pieces of art, and they were made by the owner of the winery, Karl-Heinz Stock from Germany. Tons of things to do. We see Caribbean having a little fun, but there really is so much to see and do, and even to enjoy. Now, when we were talking about the winemaker's experience, this is what we're talking about. You can actually own your own vineyard plot or lease for a single harvest if you're not sure you want to dip into such a huge adventure, but they do have that available so that you really are part of the winery. So you can stay there and see your own wine being made right before your eyes. We stayed in the vines. So make sure, if you haven't, go back, watch that live called See an Apartment in the Algarve so that you can see what the inside really looked like. We take you all through the little apartment and out onto our patio so that you can see the views. And now we're going to show you a little drone footage, which is absolutely breathtaking, so you can see where you might want to stay. The entire property is 44 hectares, and you might say, how big is that? Well, it's approximately 110 football fields, and they are still building on this property. There are still new villas going up and more winery to be had. And the brown covered building is the main building where you can purchase the wine and where they also do the wine tastings in that nice little open area. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Here's a little behind the scenes of our wine tasting experience. And as always, make sure that you hit that subscribe, hit notifications, give this and all videos a thumbs up, because that's a free and easy way to patron the channel. And remember that all information is underneath every video.